Hey, good afternoon, YouTubers. It's a Friday afternoon, about 2:38 p.m. And usually on Fridays I go out for lunch, but I decided not to today. Um, Yesterday was a big day for me. Um, I had to travel on several couple of buses, several buses actually, to get to my therapy appointment in Orange Park. And anyways, this is my gender therapist counselor. I hadn't seen her for 7 weeks, and so we had a lot of things to catch up on. So I just wanted to share some things. Um, I can't really go into all the details, but I shared with her I've been rather depressed lately because of my situation with the endocrinologist and for him not prescribing me some things, and he has good reasons, but I just feel like um, trapped, by his thing. So I shared my concerns with my counselor and told her about. I showed her the book that was written by Dr. Jonathan V. Wright, which I shared a couple weeks ago in a video I made. And anyway, so she took some information about the book and she's going to be checking this doctor out. But, anyways, I told her I wasn't really happy with how I was being taken care of by my current endocrinologist, and I'm not too happy with my current cardiologist either. So, anyway, so she suggested another doctor that I can go see. And so I looked up his address on Google Map and I looked at it, and he has a wellness center, and it's in Jacksonville. And he is a different kind of doctor. He's more into natural medicine, like the doctor I like, okay, from my book. So uh, they have a store where you can buy things. I haven't gone there yet, but I plan on going there Monday or early next week. And I'm going to check out the store and then possibly try to get a doctor's appointment with this doctor. And so I am very encouraged. And anyway, it's been so hot here for 2 months in the summertime. I'm really not a summertime girl. I like to swim and wear bathing suits and things, but I never was much of a sunbather. But it's been so hot and humid here, it's unbearable. But we did have a break in the heat the last few days, but today it's very cloudy and it rained last night, and we've been getting more rain. We're supposed to have a very rainy day today and tomorrow on Saturday. So I decided to stay home. My legs have been hurting me. I did a lot of walking yesterday to get to and from my appointment, and I decided to rest up today. And normally I would go to the lounge, have a few drinks, but I decided I'm not going to do that today. So anyway, since I'm staying in, I did my fingernails this morning. I painted them Fergie, Fergalicious green, whatever. And I actually put some makeup on. This is the first time I think I've put makeup on in 2 months, all summer. I can't even remember the last time. So being encouraged, and hopefully my transition will continue on and my progress won't be blocked anymore. So, uh, I occasionally smoke a cigarette, but I never was hooked on cigarettes. Uh, yes, I do drink alcoholic beverages, but in great moderation. I don't usually have any alcohol here at home, and I might go out for lunch and have a few beers and some food on Friday. So I don't consider myself having a drinking problem. I'm a social drinker, but I don't go out and socialize that much. You know, who has the money to do that, right? So anyway, so I just wanted to touch base. It's been over a week since I had a video, and but and with the recent events that have occurred, I made a few videos, and I think I lost a few subscribers over my beliefs concerning the state of Israel. But as you can see, things have developed over the last month or two since I made those videos, didn't it? So, I knew I could see ahead and see how things were shaping up. And I thought that things like that have been happening would be a real possibility back then. And I realized I took a lot of flack, and I respect everybody's opinion, but um, I happen to favor my opinion. Okay, nobody listens to the radio as much as me, and I'm not a news buff. I'm not on all these Huffington Post or any of these news sites, but I have a very small circle of friends and things I keep track of. And like my main focus is health and nutrition. And I have discovered some things that I can benefit from and have benefited from in the past. And actually, I've decided to change somewhat my diet. I purchased some uh, cleansing veggie and fruit powders, and I'm going to be making like what do they call that? Like a breakfast shake or a fruit. You might call it a fruit smoothie. And I'm going to be adding that into my diet. So I'll be eating less vegetables, but the nutrients I take by mixing with filtered water and this powder, it's all raw organic fruits and vegetables that are very good for you and better for me than probably the vegetables that I buy in the supermarket. So it's a trade-off. You either buy this powder and make one drink a day for a month, or spend even more money trying to buy organic fruits and vegetables at the supermarket. So basically the powder is like a dehydrated form of a mixture of 22 or more fruits and vegetables that are all raw and organic. So once I already purchased it. It's being shipped to me, and I'll probably make a video in the short term future. I need to get some kind of mixer blender so I can do this. So I don't even have a blender. I have a like plastic container with a lid, and you can shake it, whatever, and it's supposed to mix things up well. But if you want to add an ice cube and chop it up and make a cold smoothie, well, you need a blender for that, okay, to chop the ice up. So anyway, just a quick update. I can't think of anything else to say, except I'm going to be exploring the opinion of another doctor who's more into homeopathic medicine and natural cures, more along the lines that, and I'm going to share, if I get an appointment soon, when I go to this doctor, I'm going to share, my beliefs and share the book I've been reading. And so I am hoping that I will be able to make more progress in my transition with a new doctor who sympathizes and also recognizes the value of natural supplements and things that can improve your body. And I feel I'm living proof of that, because I changed my diet. habitually, and over the last 2 or 3 years, and I've made significant progress in my heart health and lost close to 100 pounds since in the last 2.5 years. Since initially I started changing my diet in about February or March of 2012, and so that was 2.5 years ago. So since then I've lost 90 pounds at least. So and converted a lot of the fat I used to have to muscle, so I feel better. But I still am not losing the weight as quickly as I would like, and so I'm taking greater measures and changing my diet a little bit. I'm going to be adding more raw organic fruits and vegetables to my diet, and so that plus my hopefully change in endocrinologist doctor, and I will be in a much better position. So, I forgot to mention something. Well, a week ago, I discovered that one of my relatives was following me on Facebook, and I didn't know this. When you're on Facebook, you have friends, and there's different categories of friends. And there's also people that follow you. And if you look on your home page, like about maybe a couple inches down from the top of the page, right, there's a line, and it says, it says friends, and it says following. So I had some people following me. So I looked at them. I didn't even know who they were. So I reviewed them all. And come to find out, one of my relatives was following me, and I didn't even know. So anyways, I messaged this person, and we had some private chats. And so anyways, I'm not going to reveal who it is right now. For now, it'll remain anonymous, unless you want to be a super sleuth and detective. Well, maybe you might be able to figure out who I'm talking about. But it's a close member of my immediate family, and I'm making progress as far as being accepted for the way I am. And so I was very much encouraged by that a week ago. I really haven't talked about it. I've just been evaluating things in my mind. I shared that with my counselor yesterday. And, we filled the 45 minutes of time, believe me. And but she gave me this referral to another doctor. And it turns out I ride the same buses to get to this person's office. It's just that I have to stay on the bus longer. And instead of walking 3/4 of a mile to my current endocrinologist's office, the bus just continues maybe 10 or 15 miles further down the road. And there's a bus stop across the street from the new doctors and his wellness center and store. So I am very encouraged, ladies. And all my YouTube friends and Facebook friends, you're going to hear more about this because, when things start developing in a few weeks or a month, I will definitely be making more videos. So love everybody. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Last week on the bus, I ran into Sean Serenano, and we had a brief talk. He was going somewhere, but on the bus. So we met downtown. I got on a bus that I wasn't intending on taking, but it was going in the same direction. And if I hadn't have stepped on that bus by pure chance, okay, because the bus I wanted to take was like a minute or two behind this bus. I thought this bus had already gone by, but it was running late. And I get on the bus and I go back to sit down, and there's Sean sitting on the bus. So, you know, I've ran into him a couple times on the bus, different times. So we had about a 10-15 minute chat till I got off the bus. Yeah. No, actually, he got off the bus just before me. But anyway. Love everybody. Bye for now.